So what are the worst foods? Proteins. Oh, don't we need protein, especially us muscle builders here? Well, the fact is, all meats have protein levels of between 15 and 30%. Our body is only 7% protein. There's come a little difference here, isn't there? Mother's milk. Time in our life when we grew the fastest and we were fed from our mother's milk. That's only 1.5% or a little more percent protein. Really low. And yet we doubled our weight or tripled it in the first 1 or 2 years. Grew like mad. So the whole protein thing is a myth. And it's a trap. Dairy is the next one. The proteins are too high, and it also has lactose in it, which, as it's broken down in the system, call it digested if you like, whatever, it produces lactic acid, which is a pH level of 3.5, which is 5,000 times more acidic than neutral. Drinks, alcohol, soft drinks, all these things, they're in the pH level. Oh, by the way, milk is included in the dairy, all those. The drinks that are no good for us have pH levels in the area of 2 to 5. Beer and wine are usually hover around 4. That's 1,000 times more acidic than neutral. Sugars. And that was really my downfall and what I had been missing all the years I was detoxifying and trying to get better, because ever since a child I just loved sweets. I used to eat honey, just spoonfuls of it. So what happens? All sugars, when processed in the body, feed fermentation. Okay, think fermentation. Anybody made beer or wine before? You make it, it ferments and turns into alcohol. Alcohol with a pH level of somewhere around 4. So this is what all sugars do. They feed bacteria, if you like, which are formed from defective cells, to become yeast, then fungus, and then mold. So the sugars feed these yeasts and molds in our body. They are the things that cause itch and gradually convert into the alcohol, which again is a strong acid. So when we crave things, what is that craving? What is it? It's not us craving it. It's the yeasts inside us calling for their food because they want to keep living. And the only way to get rid of them is you starve them. And then when they're gone, you're not bothered by this craving anymore.